first of all, I am hoping we all are aware about this exhibition. There are two galleries, one from Dubai and one is from India, Uchan Gallery, and we have collaborated on this exhibition. So we have like 40 to 50 artists at this space for now, right? And if we start from here, so all these artists are like working in different styles. They have different themes and coming from all walks of life, right? So you are going to see variations in, like probably somebody is very much taken by nature. Somebody is like fond of traveling, so they explore around that space. Some are like in spirituality, so they're exploring that aspect of life, right? But if you look at here, starting from here, so this is Sonal Jahar. So have you ever heard the name Tree of Life? Anybody?
Yes.
What is it?
Tree of Life is the foundation of every spiritual start from the beginning, from the root chakras to the ground.
Right. So in Goan tradition mostly, so they talk about interdependency of life, right? The most beings are like related to each other, right? We depend on each other, nature and the humans and all the things going around. So this work is particularly inspired by that. If you look at the colors, they all resemble the vibrancy of Goan art, but yet this is like in acrylics. Yeah. So we have that the very modern feel of acrylics going on around here. And then again, this is Jyoti Kalra. Ma'am is here. Ma'am, would you like to share something about this work?
About this work, this is a technique about enlightenment. So in this painting, I am showing this enlightenment of mind only, because whenever I paint, I feel like I'm into meditative mode, and I just enjoy the artwork, and this is my enlightenment. Yeah.
Right. As I said, enlightenment, spirituality, and like so many things. So that is what artists do. यहाँ पे बहुत सारे artists, even Ma'am Sumedha Ma'am is here and she's here. So I guess we all understand what we are talking here now. This is again very inspired from Goan art, and we are talking about Tree of Life here, right? And then coming here, this artist is this is Gautam Das from Dubai, I guess. Right? Right.
So in this painting, he's showing that love. You can see the faces on on top. So you can see face and love between two people.
Yeah, he also calls dancing palm. You saw palm trees. He's fond of palm tree. So you look at the head now, and this is what he plays around with the forms and all. So again, the love of nature we can easily predict here, right? Now we have Ram Krishna Pal. The beautiful lotus pond. I'd like to hear something around here now. What do you feel about this?
It's very realistic. It doesn't feel like it's a painting for sure. It just feels real to me. I think my style is more what Ma'am was talking about. When an artist actually has certain thoughts, they have a certain thought. Like she had this thought of हम forest में walk करते हैं, but
Right.
she sees so many things. As a general, you're seeing a lot of things, but you focus on small details. I like an artist's imagination. I love this painting. I can see he has worked really hard. He has literally achieved almost the real life situation. I love it, but that's more my life. So I'm not the right person.
Okay.
I love it.
But what I love about this work is like the technical details. Obviously, he's trained in that, right?
Yeah.
But the feel of the lyricism, the feel of that beauty. If you sit around a pond and you see the flowers, blooms around, and the way you feel. That feeling is like beautifully displayed in this idea, right?
Yes.
I think the reflections are beautiful. What you can't actually see in the picture, but still it's shown in here in some way. That the things around as well.
Yeah. His
Right.
eye to detail is beautiful.
True.
You call this ethereal reflection, is what you call it, right? He has done it beautifully.
And again, the series on lotus. I guess he's fond of lotuses.
Yeah.
And you also see, in absence of flowers also, even the leaves, the way they float on the water surface and all the reflections, the currents going on, it's like a
I
wholesome,
love the violet that was used as a
right, colors. Colors, yes. It's subdued yet very much colorful, right?
Yeah.
Very subtle feel to it.
It's like captured a different time of the day,
Right.
of the pond. I think
So this is what,
it seems like dusk, no?
huh.
Like how Bharat the beginning of the
It's a
day
very
is like
impressionist
this.
thing going on, like Monet, Mane, they did at
Even
that
though he
time.
not use blue as the color, but still the violet gives that dusk feeling to it
Yes.
without him actually telling you that it's dusk.
And I love this piece because I love the combination of the greens and the purple that's come. Very, very beautiful piece to highlight a wall. Subtle than this, but than that, and would look some very good in a interior space to highlight. That's what
That's
I
true.
am seeing because that's my job.
Yes, you're doing justice to your work now. To say that. Now, what do you think about this?
I love that piece. There's too much happening there. Every time I look at it, I feel something new is happening. And I love the way he has used the colors. It's just so subtle. These details are actually very loud. Other in reality we see because the colors he has used and the way he has made it monotone.
Right. The pastel things that people are fond of these days, the subtlety, the basic.
The monochrome effect,
Right.
yeah.
So I was having this discussion with Lena. She was here right now. Anyway, so she has been to South Africa and she was really she saw panthers and lions and all the wild animals roaming around and the grace and the beauty, the majestic beings that they are, and she could relate to it. And we had a discussion and we really tried to interpret the works. And what we concluded is that these beings, the panthers and all, they're trying to imagine the time when everything was in harmony. The time being when everything was like they're looking at the past. They're looking at a time when the spiritual field, the coexistence, the harmony that existed at the point. So
But there was less chaos.
yes, less chaos.
When nature was enjoyed,
Right.
when it was their homeland.
And they're communicating. These animals are looking at you. They're communicating with the audience. They're looking,
Painting is very zen.
you can say that,
You're right.
right?
Now I can see it. It's very beautiful thought.
So this is what we perceived out of
He's
this,
like, trying to highlight the temple only,
right?
like giving that golden power. That's the importance. The animals and the religion he is giving only the importance.
Yes, the vibrancy, yet the poetic vibrancy is there with the colors, the way.
I love the use of colors. Choice colors is so beautiful.
And the continuity, they all sit together, they fit it.
Yeah, that's true. You can use them together. That's probably, yeah.
He's Neeraj Sharma. So he mostly works with Radha and Krishna motif. But यहाँ what is going on? I see a couple playing musical instruments and in a very intimate posture, perhaps dancing. So it's very musical. That is very clear to see, right? But the techniques that he has worked on canvas. But a shot of dust, the rusk is there. If you look at closely, now. It's not a plain canvas. He has played with the techniques as well. It's a very dusty feel to the canvas, and he has then used his brush strokes on, very light brush strokes to give the effect of the figures. So its technical advancement is, I'll not say advancement, but experimentation, and also he's playing with the, forms, with his subset. So that is what intrigues me about this painting. It's very young, very romantic.
Oh, hi.
Oh yes.
I want to ask you something. You don't mind, I hope. We're talking about Radha Krishna here, and then we're talking about made it in a very Western new form. Has it ever affected anybody?
No, this, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, because this is something
Normally,
people are very.
everybody needs some background to work on it. At initial stage, I started with religious figures, Radha Krishna. But you don't have any Radha Krishna out here because there is no more punk or anything. So definitely the initial stage was Radha Krishna. But when you are catering to bigger audience in Europe, US, then you try to do it on a natural way. So I just removed a few things, like you remove that more punk, other things, and it becomes a normal.
Contemporary forms.
Yeah.
I understand this.
It's like you're taking the feeling of the Radha Krishna romance,
But-
but two different figures.
That's right. Still, anybody who discusses with me says that okay, it resembles Radha. So that, yeah.
And we live in a very sorry, we live in a space wherein people become like, how can you use our God like this?
But there is no God out here, no?
Yeah.
It's like made it more appealing to
Yeah, to all the audience. Yeah, all the audiences.
Feeling of it. Yes.
So these
The
are
romance dancing around.
these are around 15 to 16 paintings in my series. Each painting has a different musical instrument. Every painting. Now here I am displaying three, but all have different musical instrument. It brings the relationship between male and a female with the prop used as a musical instrument, and that's what each painting is like this. And how I use that musical instrument in the
I love to ask one thing to an artist every time. Where do you think you would like to place your paintings? What is your ideal location to place your painting? Where do you think?
I think the painting is fine anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, it is fine anywhere. It's also a fusion between Indian classic and Western ballet. So, like, okay, I have exhibited in US also and other places also. So they are very this thing. They
In
don't
a
have
spatial manner. I mean,
because it's catering to the wider audience, the Indian audience also and the Western audience.
Hercules.
Would you like to tell something?
I'm not. I have to follow you to raise yours.
Yes, please.
Yeah. You have to tell me about it so that I know what it
If you
is.
look at the Bible now, what is this? Hercules says
Hercules.
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 So CN को कैसे नाम करेंगे? Herculean.
Herculean. Herculean. It's a Herculean. That's the word.
Herculean.
Okay, so basically he was a fighter, right? Mythology comes under. But if you Google the meaning of this, it means somebody who has the strength to overcome anything, matlab somebody powerful. So what is happening? There's a man struggling with all the pressure going on inside his head.
But he has the strength enough to stand on his own. He's trying to bear that thing. If you look closely here, so this is a sapling, small sapling, and
But what I see is कि अगर उसके ब्रेन में बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ चल रहा है तो उसके नर्व्स यहाँ पे परेशान है वो रेड किया ना उसने
हाँ.
डन रेड और मसल्स आर टेंस
See, basically, a Herculean task is something which is impossible to do. So
Right.
Hercules used to do what nobody else could do.
Okay.
So that was why Herculean task came into the usage of English. So
Okay.
here's basically what is the right title?
Exactly, CN है CN after Herculean.
Herculean. Herculean means somebody who is basically being like subjected to something which is really impossible to do, and that's a stress that's probably working out.
right.
That's the feel that I get. You know, it's something so impossible that he has to do that he's really stressed about it.
Yes,
But still strong. Yeah,
Having the
still strong
strength to do
enough to bear that task because you know, like when something comes onto you, you have to like go through it, right? You can't just say, "Kicha, main nahi kar raha."
हाँ.
Like you still bear it and you go through it and you know like go through all the processes and everything and you finish that task eventually.
Yes.
And if you look at here, na, this is a small sapling that is going to grow into this apple tree, and all the these conversations going on and find that strength to grow up is what is very. Oh, this could be what he's trying to show Earth.
Right.
So Earth, there is green, because he's connected to the Earth here. This part is getting is more calmer, and there because I don't know why is he making the sky mustard. Could be something.
But I'm sure there's a very valid idea in the way he will explain it. When the artist will explain it, we'll get it. Yeah, right.
Exactly. No.
So let's not be indoor the artist है.
लेकिन he paints
Such themes, very thoughtful. Yeah, right.
And this is like, when I first saw it, I felt like it's just like last supper thing going on. Lekin very Indianness, has got that Indianness. जहाँ पे दिवाली पार्टी
Ah, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
like yes, but you look at the windows, they're like churches में जो होते हैं, या फिर पहले के ज़माने में I guess medieval Gothic, right?
I got confused here. What happened? Why are we in a Gothic window when we are traditionally?
And you can see different types of people everywhere. I mean, those are the modern ones. These are a bit more, like traditional people.
Right.
I'm mostly. हाँ यार, you see Gajra.
Correct.
So South South
But it's states के लोग.
Oh yes.
Right. They are, मतलब it's like Dost is the title.
Those, oh yeah, lots of
They
them.
are chilling out, playing around.
Right.
So that is the point. नवल किशोर जी हमारे. He has a आप बताओ ना. So नवल किशोर again he's a very distinctive.
Yeah, I really like this work by Mr. Naval Kishore. I've seen his work quite frequently, and I like the vibrance, I like the energy, I like the balance in it. It's really nice.
So again, this is like one artist thing going on. So he works with spatula. You have to make a broader stroke, then go into detail and make it so Shamita, hey, look at this. This is more into, I feel, tourism theme, right? But it's a whole piece, not expensive, but very good closer. Like, tiny, going off. For some, the motif I see is like from all. You know, even the right, lotuses, the hand mudras and all. Really fine. Right. Here. And the chakra. Chakra and yes, I keep it wrong, but it's not here, so I don't get the time to. And this is like she paints herself. She paints herself. Sushmita Mandal is the artist. So yeah, so she would paint herself. Like you think fresh like and I especially like this. You know why? This is like calm Renu. Very spiritual. You know calm Renu, right? It's a spiritual cow, right? That and she lives in heaven. But you know, cows mostly they have all the diseases. They fulfill their wishes of people, right? So as a woman in the house, you look at her, then you know she looks after everything, takes care of her husband, kids, does the chores and everything around. So she like fulfills everybody's wishes, similar to counting. But yet she has added the girly thing.
I think what she's trying to say to मुझे लग रहा है कि सब कुछ सबके she does everything for everyone, but she still smiles. There's tree inside her body, no?
Right.
She grows and she still is humble.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's this world she contains.
Even I noticed that. Like, look at
She is
her.
the tree of life for her family.
Right. And more than that, the spiritual thing is still there. You look at the book, so she is a spiritual lady, she paints herself. So whatever she is, she is.
The colors only tell. She's used a lot of gerua. No, what do you call that?
Gerua.
Orange color.
Gerua.
No. Orange is a very spiritual. All the
Color.
temples have
Right.
orange and this.
Vermilion is
This color is
Yes. I don't know what
Vermilion.
vermilion. Yes, that's the color.
That's Gerua in India.
हाँ.
नहीं गेरुआ तो रेड नहीं होता. I think I made a
थोड़ा सा
mistake.
रेड का वो वाला मिक्स
अच्छा,
ऑरेंजिश वाले के कलर.
Guys, I'm love.
Okay.
This is basically an artist from Dubai again, and she paints the places that she visits. So these are her favorite places that she's done, and she liked something, the experience over there.
Work is very, very neat and clean and very detailed. Yes.
Yeah, she has titled it also Sunlight Walk. So it resonates with the topic and
Very detail oriented. And that's very small also, so very, very nice.
great.
I'm loving this walk, but I have to skip. I'm getting 5 calls. So, you guys have to continue this without me. I'm very sorry about this.
Okay.
And thank you so much for walking us around. that, it would have already completed. Okay, are you